If you've ever felt there's a part of you that knows exactly how to keep you comfortable, how to keep you small, and how to keep you exactly where you are, you're not broken. You're right on schedule. And there is a name for this. It's called the terror barrier. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand why it shows up, why it means you're actually moving in the right direction, and how to move through it. I'm experiencing this in my life right now. I made a decision that I wasn't going to keep showing up halfway anymore, that I was going to take content seriously, and that I was going to become a woman of my word. And almost immediately, that resistance showed up. And it doesn't look like the way you'd expect it to look. It's not obvious, it's really subtle, and it's like I'm suddenly exhausted, I'm suddenly overwhelmed, and having all of these logical reasons as to why starting tomorrow makes more sense. And what I realize is that this part of me is so smart. It's like a genius. It knows exactly how to keep me where I am. And it's as strategic as keeping me small as I am about trying to grow. If you felt this, it doesn't mean that you lack discipline. It means that you're human. You're probably closer to changing your life than you think. Bob Proctor called this the terror barrier. Your identity, the way that you see yourself, it didn't form overnight. It formed through years of repetition, through patterns, through what you've proven yourself as normal. And so when you decide to change your life, you're not just changing your actions. You are challenging who you believe you are. And your nervous system doesn't know the difference between danger and positive change. All it knows is that this is unfamiliar and it's trying to protect you. Let me show you what this looks like in a practical sense. So you decide to start going to the gym. That's the change. Day 1 is fine, but on day 3, you don't just feel tired. Your brain suddenly reminds you of an urgent email that you have to send right away. Or you suddenly feel a phantom pain in your knee. That is not random. That is the terror barrier in plain sight, inventing logic to keep you safe. It creates discomfort, resistance, and doubt, not because something is wrong, but because something is different. And most people feel that discomfort and interpret it as a stop sign. But the truth is that discomfort is a doorway. I can't tell you how many times I've done this. I've started something, I felt the resistance, and convinced myself that I wasn't ready. But here is the trap. If you turn back when you hit the barrier, you don't just stay the same, you actually reinforce that old identity. And every time you hit the resistance and retreat, you're teaching your nervous system that the barrier is real. And you're training yourself to stay small, and you only experience this level of resistance when you're stepping outside of who you've been. So how do we actually break the loop? Tool number 1, notice it. When you aren't aware of the resistance, it feels like the truth. But when you are aware, you see it for what it is, a protection mechanism, not a limit on your potential. Number 2, make small promises. Don't make overwhelming declarations. Make tiny ones. Write 1 page. Do 10 minutes of the workout. Because every time you follow through on a small promise, you build self-trust. You prove to your nervous system that you are safe in the new action. And actually, if you need help figuring out what those small prompts look like, I'll send out a newsletter this Thursday where I share specific prompts and shifts I use to navigate this myself. It's a space where I can go a little bit deeper on this than I can in the video. And I've linked it in the description if you want to join the list. Number 3, honor your decision. Remember that your feelings change every day, but your decisions shouldn't. And you don't negotiate with the resistance. Number 4, don't make it mean something negative. Stop asking, what's wrong with me? Nothing is wrong with you. Something is changing, and that is a good thing. And finally, keep showing up. Not perfectly, just consistently. The only way to silence resistance is to outlast it, because quitters never win and winners never quit. If you are feeling resistance right now, if a part of you wants to stop or go back to where it's comfortable, take a breath. That feeling isn't weakness. That feeling is the shift, and it's the literal sensation of becoming the woman your future self will thank you for. The only way through it is through it. If this resonated with you, I would love to know in the comments, what is one thing you are trying to change where the resistance just keeps showing up the loudest? Because you're not alone in this. And if you are committed to becoming who you know you're capable of, subscribe. I'm walking through this in real time too. And we're doing this together. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.